Hello and welcome to this GrantHub tutorial for adding task deadlines to your GrantHub system. A task will be something that you will create anytime you have any sort of deadline that needs to support a grant opportunity. These would be things like submission of a letter of intent or interest, creation of a budget to submit along with the application, review of the final draft of an application, or even things that come after the grant process has already been concluded and you've been awarded the grant. Things like interim reports, end of the year reports, site visits. The list can really go on and on. To actually add a task to the system, I will show you how to access an opportunity through the Funders tab. First, we'll click into the Funders tab here, and we will then click into the organization that we've added, 3M Foundation. Once we get to the funder record level, we could click into tasks here and actually add the task to the funder itself. But in this case, I want to attach it to a specific opportunity, so I will click into the Opportunities tab. Once I access this tab, I have the ability to look for the opportunity that I have already added to the system. In this case, I'm looking for Youth and Education 2017. So I'll then select that opportunity once I find that in my list of opportunities for this organization. Once within this opportunity, I have the ability to select a Tasks tab. This is where I will add any of those vital tasks for the things that I mentioned at the beginning of this tutorial. You're going to notice, just like any other deadlines page that you've seen in other tutorials, the automatic filter for this page will be View Open. I can quickly switch that to View All to see any of the closed tasks as well as the open tasks that I currently have. As you can see here, I have a task for Submit Letter of Interest, Work on Budget, Review Final Draft, and then I have 3 of them for follow-up type reports. To actually add a task to the system or attach it to an opportunity, you would just simply click this Add Task button. The form for adding a task is very short, sweet, and to the point, and extremely easy to fill out. You simply just need to name the task. In this case, we'll just call this one Site Visit. I have the ability to add a description here. With a task, this will typically be any information you need to know about the specific task, along with any instructions that you need to provide for whoever is responsible for completing this task. To actually select who is responsible for completing this task, you simply just have to have this user in the system. They need to be active, and they can be any user role that the system allows, unlike opportunities, as you can see in the Opportunities tutorial. To select them, I just find them in the drop-down list here, and I can assign it to them. Just like with an opportunity, I have the ability to actually send them an email notification as soon as it is created, again, keeping that communication loop very tight and creating collaboration throughout my team. From there, I have the ability to set a deadline. Let's say I wanted this site visit done by October 2nd of 2017, and I can also set custom reminder lead days. Custom reminder lead days is a 4th reminder email that you can set up from the system. Every deadline that you set within the system has 3 automatic reminders that it will send for. So in this case, we'll put 20 days. You also have the ability to set a status on a task. This can be either open, you need to complete the task or are still working on it, or closed, you've completely completed it. The other thing with tasks is you do have the ability to directly upload documents to them. This gives you the ability to simply click this button here, drag and drop any file from your computer, and attach it directly to the task within the system for future use. Once you've created the task, you simply just need to hit save, and then the deadline for that will start being tracked.